What is going on, YouTube? What's going on, man? Appreciate you guys for joining my channel. This is Out Here Trucking. Please leave a like, share. Oh shit. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to hear that. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. Help a brother grow his channel. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm just on here trying to help out the newbies out there. Anybody that's in truck driver school that got, up to a year of experience or so. Anybody that's thinking about truck driver school, yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to help out, man. And like I said, man, I really appreciate you guys for tuning into my channel, man. You guys don't have to, and I appreciate everybody who's left a like and subscribe to the channel, man. Just want to do a real quick video because I got some time. I'm actually leaving the Eastern Shore and I'm headed back to the yard, so I got quite a few miles to drive, but it is what it is. I like the Eastern Shore. I like running out this way because the scenery is pretty cool. It's real peaceful, and I just sit back, relax, and just coast out, whatever. I want to talk to you guys real quick about what's better, being an over-the-road driver or a local driver. Now, my personal opinion, being an over-the-road driver is much more easier and relaxed than being a local driver. Yes, with a local driver, you do have the benefit of being home every day. And like I said before in the previous video, local does not mean, now hold on, in some anecdotal cases, it does mean you're going to be within 30 miles of where you actually live, 45 miles of where you actually live. Yeah, I mean, that's very rare. Typically, when you're doing local, you can be driving somewhere as far as 4 hours and come back, 5 hours and come back. It's simply when these companies are reaching out to y'all and saying, yeah, we do offer local, don't put too much stock into it because they simply mean you're going to be home every day. But it is possible that you can run 4 or 5 hours one way and then turn around and come back 4 or 5 hours to get you back home or whatever. So that's that. But I do think over the road is much more easier because, well, I think it's easier in terms of the workload and the demand from the driver, because typically when you're over the road, man, the only thing you're doing is dropping off at a customer, and then your dispatcher sends you information to go get your next load. You go over, get your next load, and then boom, you hit the road and you're just rolling. And you're either going to drive as far as you can until you either A, get to the customer. Now, if you smart and you have the hours and the time, you would drive as far as you can till you get to if you can get to the customer for the next day, and hopefully they have parking overnight that maybe you could park on their lot, or maybe there's a Walmart that's maybe about a mile down the street from where you're delivering, and you can just park there. That way you're already there, and you can save so much time on your 14-hour clock for the next day. You always kind of, when you're over the road, it really depends on the individual in terms of how they manage their time and how they plan their route. But that's really it. You just doing a drop off and doing a pickup. The majority of your day is just driving, unless you get stuck at a slow shipper somewhere, and those guys don't feel like working today. But for the most part, it really is no hustle and bustle, man. You just drop off, pick up, cruise, and if your place that you're delivering to is too far away, then you go ahead and start planning on what truck stop you're gonna stay for the night. Boom, shut down, get yourself a nice clean shower, go get you something to eat, even though the truck food is food and y'all gotta do better. The food and truck stops is, I swear, man, I think when I first started, and this is just a side note, when I first started trucking, I might have been like a buck. I say I might have been like 185, 190 when I first started trucking. Because I literally had just, I had retired from boxing the year before. And I really wasn't going into the gym, but I still was like in shape. And so I got into trucking. And I was over the road driver, or I was a regional driver. I'd be out for a week and back on weekends. So I started like 185, 190. Man, I kid you not, yo. Within a couple of 6 months, man, I might have jumped up to like at least like 210, 215. Like, that's just because you know, trucking is a sedentary lifestyle. You know, we pretty much just sitting. That's why I got into flatbed as well, because flatbed, there is a physical aspect of it or whatever. But anyway, I got sidetracked. But yeah, man, that's over the road is pretty chill. Now, when you're a local driver, yo, be prepared to hustle and bustle, man, because those guys are, you know, your dispatchers, man, again, they're going to want to try to get as much as you can. Now, it depends on what division you are driving in, and it depends on what type of product that you're hauling. If you go local after rent, and you're working for, let's say, a drive van company that has multiple counts, like let's say they got a count with BJ, let's say they got a count with Coca-Cola, let's say they got an account with a flooring place, you know. Let's just say they got their hands in everything, and you pretty much just, you know, you're not on a specific account. You're not what they call dedicated, and they gonna send you here, drop that off. Send you there, drop that off. Send you here, they're gonna try to use as much as you can. They can out of that 14 hours. And yeah, man, you're gonna be running hard pretty much every day. Now it's a little different when you work, like I said, in the food service industry, because you already know where you're going. You basically have a route. With the other route, the other type of driving that I was explaining earlier, before, you might not necessarily know what you're going to be doing throughout the day. Like I said, you know, you just basically a body inside the truck, and they'll send you anywhere. When you go food service, you kind of got your route already planned. You already know where your stop's at. The only thing is, it's physically demanding, and yeah, man, you're gonna work for that money, man. You can also come in the flatbed. That's where I'm at. Flatbed drivers, you know, they typically run. Let's say if you hauling like lumber, or if you hauling like and most flatbed drivers do haul building materials, so you're gonna be going to a lot of lumber yards and a lot of places that, you know, deal specifically with building materials. But you know, those guys pretty much run kind of hard too, depending on what company you work for. So the company I work for, I make multiple stops in a day. My truck is loaded already previously the day before. I come in the morning, I strap things down. I normally have 6 or 7 stops, and then boom, that's how I do. I just go point A to point B to point C to point D. I just keep hitting my stops until my truck is empty. Once my truck is empty, I come back, and that's it for the day. You know, I typically finish my route within 9 or 10 hours, but it'll be a lot of times, you know, I come in, I'll knock the route out 8 hours. On a couple of sporadic occasions, I've done it like 7 hours or whatever, but I mean, you know, I really like to enjoy those days, because, you know, 7-hour days or whatever, they don't come too often. But typically I finish my route in like 9-10 hours or whatever. You got some flatbed guys that they might haul sheetrock. They'll typically go somewhere, you know, whatever reason you're in, but you may drive 2.5-3 hours to your first stop. Get there, and that's a whole load that you're getting unloaded. So you may go out there, they gonna unload that whole entire truck, come back, and then you're gonna do something short. You know what I mean? But the net of what I'm trying to say is, it don't matter if you flatbed, driving, or tanker. Now with tanker, depending on what you are hauling, you typically may just go somewhere, do an unload. I mean, you kind of run like a flatbedder, where you may have 2 drop-offs, possibly 3 drop-offs a day, you know. But again, it's that all that back and forth, and then if your company is a company that has a 30 or 40 mile radius as far as areas that they travel to, you're gonna be working like a slave. That means you're going back and forth. You maybe do that 4 or 5 times a day. Yo, that back and forth, that hustling, man, that joint get tiring, man. So I like what I do. I go out, I do 6 stops. I'll go and do my further stops first, and then slowly start working my way back to where my yard is. So when I get to my last stop and the trailer's empty, not only do I got a short distance, but you know, I just take it on in, and I don't gotta worry about running back out. Once I get back to the yard, like for today, I'm already empty. I've headed back. I'm gonna just park this tractor, you know, unhook, and then that's it, and get ready for the call. So yeah, man, I would advise anybody, all you newbies out there, to like seriously just do some research. Of course, before you graduate and get your actual license, you kind of already have an idea of what division you want to go into. Whether you want to be a flatbedder, whether you want to do dry-van, whether you want to do refill, which means you're hauling frozen food, or you know, things that need to be refrigerated. Whether you want to be in the tanker division, where you hauling like gasoline, you could be hauling milk, you could be hauling sand, you know, stuff like that. Like, already kind of have an idea on what division you want to go in, and yeah, I would, me personally, again, I should strongly suggest that you guys get some over-the-road experience, because again, whenever you do decide to come back and be a local driver, you know, your skills are going to be sharp, because you've been to so many different places and been in so many different situations, and you know, you're going to be able to rely on your memory from when you know, whatever situation that you was in. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this road was kind of like when I was in such place. I remember what I did to get myself out of that jam. So so yeah, man, just think about that. You know, whatever you do, whether you do local or regional, over the road, you know, always want to make sure that you're watching your trailer, and always making sure that you're just out there taking your time and being safe. Don't rush for nobody. You don't rush for nobody, man. Don't rush for nobody, man. Take your time. Be safe. Get from point A to point B, because you want to make it back to your family, man. You know, at the end of the day, that's the ultimate bottom line. You want to go out there, do your job, so your job is happy, and that's how y'all get paid, and that's how you get paid. You want to make it back safe, man. You know, so yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys today. Just wanted to do that quick video. I'm gonna keep the videos coming. Y'all might see some editing in this video, depending on how I feel when I get home, because I did start kind of early this morning. But yeah, I might do a little editing, tweaking around with it or whatever. But other than that, man, y'all be safe. Appreciate you guys for joining my channel. This is Out Here Trucking. Like I said, you guys can call me JT, and make sure you guys give a like, comment if you want, share, definitely subscribe, and I will catch you guys on another video.